Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of culture, tradition, languages, and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides on the path of development. Hello, I'm your host Uzma Jafri, and today in our episode of My India, we bring you some of the stories that will give you a glimpse of our country's diversity. The state of Odisha has brought to stage some of the most mesmerizing dance and music festivals that speak volumes of the culture and traditions of the country. Organized in the honor of classical dancer and musician Guru Kelucharan Mohapatra, an award festival is held every year in Bhubaneshwar city of Odisha, where artists present their crafts and are felicitated for their contribution to the cultural scenario of India.
The atmosphere of the Rabindra Mandap in Bhubaneshwar city of Odisha reverberated with the symphony of melodious classical numbers as a number of artists from all over the country presented their craft on this prestigious platform. This scene was witnessed at the 28th edition of the OMC Guru Kelucharan Mohapatra Award Festival, an event which promotes and honors artists who are contributing to the Indian classical dance and music scenario. Instituted by Shrajan, the event came back to the stage after being organized virtually for the last 2 years due to the pandemic.
ये जो OMC गुरु केलुचरण महापात्रा अवार्ड फेस्टिवल है, उसका ये खासियत है कि हमारे गुरुजी गुरु केलुचरण महापात्रा जी सिनेमा, म्यूज़िक, थिएटर, डांस के साथ जुड़े हैं। तो उसी क्षेत्र से जितने भी कलाकार हैं उनको जूरी के माध्यम से चयन करके फिर बाबा के नाम पे, मतलब गुरुजी के नाम पे अवार्ड दिया जाता है उनको हर साल। और ये 28th ईयर है और हर साल बाहर से बहुत सारे कलाकार लोग यहाँ आते हैं, उड़ीसा में उनका कला का प्रदर्शन करते हैं। और यहाँ का भी बहुत सारे ऐसे कलाकार हैं जो इस मंच पर प्रदर्शन ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं। तो इससे क्या होता है कि इट बिकम्स ए अमलगम ऑफ कल्चर, डिफरेंट कल्चर, एक्सचेंज ऑफ कल्चर, और एक बॉन्ड क्रिएट होता है हम लोगों में। हाँ, मतलब जैसे महाराष्ट्र है, वेस्ट बंगाल है, उड़ीसा है, तो हर राज्य के साथ हम उड़ीसा हम लोग जुड़ जाते हैं।
This year's program included a diverse confluence of music, dance and art performances. The inaugural evening witnessed a mesmerizing musical performance by Pandit Ronu Majumdar, who played the flute, and Ustad Tawfiq Qureshi, who was on the djembe. Another notable performance was that of Padma Shri awardee Geeta Chandran and her ensemble Natya Vriksha Dance Collective. The ensemble presented a new version of Bharatnatyam, where traditional moves were performed on Western classical tracks.
भरतनाट्यम की वोकैबुलरी को रखते हुए, ऋतु संहार जो कालिदास का है उसका कंटेंट रखते हुए म्यूज़िक, लेकिन हमने वेस्टर्न क्लासिकल म्यूज़िक यूज़ किया चाइकोव्स्की का। तो इसमें हमने बहुत जगह इसकी प्रस्तुति करी है और बहुत लोगों ने सराहा है। तो हमने कहा ऐसे मंच में उसको करने से कैसा रहेगा, हम भी थोड़े से इसमें थे, लेकिन आपने तो देखा किस तरीके से ऑडियंस को ये बहुत अच्छी लगी। तो मेरे ख्याल से नृत्य जैसी एक पारंपरिक, एक ट्रेडिशनल हमारी जो धरोहर है, ये बहते एक रिवर की तरह है। हम बैंक्स डिफ़ाइन करते हैं, इसकी वोकैबुलरी डिफ़ाइन करते हैं, लेकिन इसका बहाव जो है वो बहते रहना चाहिए।
Srishti Swarpa Mishra, a young rising Odissi vocalist, gave a melodious performance that left the audience spellbound. She commenced the recital with the Saraswati Vandana before moving to Raganga Gayan and sang in Rag Mukhari and Ekatali. Her final presentation was a popular Odissi composition, Nahi Ke Kari Dela. Audiences and art lovers were enthralled to witness the wide variety of performances, which were a beautiful portrayal of arts and culture.
It was a wonderful evening. I've come all the way from Kolkata, and I didn't expect that right on the first day itself I'll be treated to this beautiful music by Ronu Majumdar and also by Tawfiq. and it was really good. And the young tabla player was just wonderful, and I have no words to express my feelings. And the audience enjoyed it like anything, and that was also another experience to see the reaction of the audience. And since I am a writer, I'll be writing on all those things.
Guru Kelucharan Music and Dance Festival not only is a platform for artists to present their crafts, but also plays a major contribution in spreading awareness about the culture and heritage of Odisha on various national and international platforms.
Every festival in India represents the sense of brotherhood and syncretism beholden among the diversified population of the country. Emboldening this fact, a Muslim man in Hyderabad has been installing a Ganesh idol every year to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, and people from both Hindu and Muslim religions visit the pandal. Take a look.
Communal harmony is a required facet for maintaining peace and tranquility in a multicultural and diverse society like India. Examples of the peaceful and harmonious coexistence of the citizens could be easily spotted in different nooks and corners of the country. One such example is that of a Muslim man, Muhammad Siddiqui, who installed a Ganesh idol in Hyderabad city of Telangana and took care of the pandal depicting communal harmony and brotherhood.
मैं 18 ईयर से गणेश लगा रहा हूँ. अब मैं मुस्लिम होके भी मैं लगा रहा हूँ बोले तो मेरे दोस्त भी हिंदू है. मैं इफ्तार कराए जब लोग भी उसमें मामूल रहते, शामिल रहते, सब भी पूरे में अच्छा रहते. मैं वो क्या है, मैं अन्नदान मैं कराता हूँ. वैसा कुछ भी नहीं है, वो मैसेज बोल के नहीं. मैं अन्नदान कराता हूँ, पूरा मैं देख ले तो मेरे परमिशन रहने दो, कोसा रहने दो, मेरे नाम पे रहता. पुलिस वाले आए तो भी मेरे को ही पूछते.
The city of Hyderabad has a heterogeneous population. Hindu and Muslim religious communities reside harmoniously in this city and celebrate each other's festivals with full enthusiasm. For the last 18 years, Muhammad Siddiqui has been setting up a Ganpati Pandal, and not just Hindus but Muslims also visit the Pandal and offer their prayers to the deity. 245 kg laddus were offered to the deity as prasad, and the idol was then immersed in water after 9 days. Locals have been appreciating the noble deeds of Muhammad Siddiqui.
हर साल इधर आके हम इधर का त्योहार देखते हैं, और इधर जो गणेश का मूर्ति है, इतना बड़ा मूर्ति भी अच्छा है, और इधर पूजा पाठ करने के बाद सबके घर में भी शुभ हो जाते हैं. और इधर सेक्युलर की चीज़ हैदराबाद में आए तो सेक्युलर की बात करते. हैदराबाद एक टाइम पे इधर हम लोगों के पास आके ये त्योहार को कैसा मनाते हैं, हम लोग मिलके, जो भेदभाव बीच में नहीं लगा के, जो अच्छा से जज्बात से हम इधर का त्योहार मनाते.
Examples like these could easily be seen in almost all cities and districts of India, making the country an epicenter of peaceful coexistence.
Now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Bollywood celebrities raised the glamour quotient as they attended the OTT Play Awards 2022 in India's western Mumbai city. Actors Kartik Aaryan, Vidya Balan, Farhan Akhtar, Neha Dhupia, Hina Khan, Manoj Bajpayee and Zareen Khan were some of the famous personalities who were present at the event. It was organized to appreciate the talent and content on online entertainment platforms.
I think जो सबसे अहम चीज़ हुई है OTT platform से is that everybody, no matter who they are, people have had the ability to break out of a box. तो चाहे वो story telling हो, चाहे वो script हो, चाहे वो characterization हो, there is work for everyone. And as long as you're good, as long as you're dedicated, and I also feel like they say that Mumbai is the land of opportunity. I also think OTT is the land of opportunity.
Kartik Aaryan and Taapsee Pannu won the Best Actor Award in the Popular Film category, along with Farhan Akhtar and Vidya Balan in the Jury category. Jai Bhim was awarded the Best Web Original Film in the Popular category and Sher Shah in the Jury category. Daswi and The Family Man won the Best Web Series in the Popular and Jury category respectively. Unwavered by Down syndrome, an Indian girl is excelling in yoga despite her disability and is now called the rubber girl of the country. Vijay Zanzarukia, the father of 14-year-old Anvi, recalls his angst as a parent of bringing up a child with disabilities.
उसका पूरा श्रेय उसकी मम्मी को जाता है, क्योंकि उसके जो बड़ी आंत जो खराब होने की वजह से पेट में जो गैस रहती थी, वो हर रोज जब भी सोती थी तब उल्टी ही सोती थी और पैर मानो अपने सिर के पास लेके सोती थी, उल्टी सोती थी। तब उसकी मम्मी को ये विचार आया कि इतने बाय गॉड गिफ्टेड इसको इतनी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी अगर शरीर में है, बॉडी में है, तो क्यों ना हम इसमें जिम या एरोबिक्स या योगा में आगे बढ़ाए।
The uncertainty persisted until her mother realized that their child, who has almost 75% intellectual disability, is blessed with elastic-like flexibility to bend her body. Earlier this year, Anvi, who hails from western Surat city, bagged the National Child Award for her exceptional achievement in yoga. India is gearing up to welcome cheetahs that had gone extinct in the country but were scheduled to be reintroduced after the arrival of the first batch from Namibia to central Madhya Pradesh state. The world's fastest land animal was declared extinct in India in 1952, reportedly due to poaching and habitat loss. But with the government's decision to reintroduce the animal, 8 cheetahs, including 5 females and 3 males, will be translocated from Namibia to Kuno National Park.
प्रथम बैच चीता का लाया जा रहा है, ये नामीबिया से लाया जा रहा है और इसमें 8 चीता हम ला रहे हैं, इसमें से 5 फीमेल हैं और 3 मेल चीते हैं। और ये पूरा प्रयास अभी तक जो प्लान है हमारा, उसके हिसाब से ये 17 तारीख के सुबह यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे। चीते हम कार्गो, एक चार्टर्ड कार्गो प्लेन हायर करके विंडहॉक नामीबिया की जो कैपिटल है वहाँ से वो जयपुर आएगा और जयपुर से फिर हेलीकॉप्टर के माध्यम से सीधे वो यहाँ पालपुर में हेलीपैड ऑलरेडी निर्माण हो चुका है और यहाँ पे आएगा और उसके बाद ही उसके रिलीज़ करने का कार्यक्रम होगा।
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit the park on his 72nd birthday and launch the cheetah reintroduction project. Preparations were in full swing in the region, where workers were readying a helipad for the arrival of the cheetahs.
Sufism has not only flourished in India but has also developed as a way of bringing together various religious groups. Even today, people still live by the teachings of these saints, and this was very well reflected during the special prayers held at the shrine of Saint Hazrat Amir, Abul, Ullah, Nakshbandi, when people of all religions gathered to seek the blessings of the holy saint.
The city of Taj is not only well known for its rich culture and magnificent architecture, but also for having a diverse population that is representative of a cross-section of India's various religious communities. The shrine of Sufi Saint Hazrat Amir Abul Ullah Nakshbandi, which is an oasis of serenity and tranquility, has a significant role in uniting individuals from many communities. To perpetuate his teachings of oneness and communal harmony, special prayers were organized on the occasion of 383rd Urs or death anniversary of the saint, which was attended by people of different faiths.
दरगाह का तो ये है कि यहाँ तो हर धर्म का लोग आते हैं, हिंदू भी है, मुसलमान भी है, हर तरीके से, काफ़ी दूर दूर से भी आते हैं। बस ये एक सबकी मनोकामनाएं पूरी होती हैं, तो यहाँ कोई ऐसा जात बिरादरी का कोई ऐसा इशू भी नहीं है और सब अपने मनोकामना से, अपने श्रद्धा से यहाँ।
हम बहुत सालों से आ रहे हैं, इसमें कोई भेदभाव नहीं है, अपने भाईचारे रिश्ते से आ रहे हैं, अपनी मुराद लेके आ रहे हैं और मुराद के साथ ही अपनी गा रहे हैं। इसलिए हम हर जब भी वक्त मिलता है, जब भी टाइम मिलता है, तभी आते हैं।
The Urs of Sartaj Agra was organized at Lashkarpur area in Agra city. More than 1 lakh people attended the 5-day-long celebration. Coming from far and wide, these devotees attended the prayers to seek the blessings of the holy saint. For the last 2 years, the Urs was not being organized due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is believed that the saint fulfills the wishes of all and nobody returns empty-handed from here.
सरकार का 383वां उर्स इस साल जो है बड़े धूमधाम से मनाया गया। आज फुल की रस्म अदा की गई, जिसके अंदर मुल्क के तमाम लोगों के लिए जो है अमन चैन भाईचारे की दुआएं मांगी गई, लोगों की बीमारी शफा के लिए आता दुआएं मांगी गई, मुल्क को जो है तरक्की के लिए दुआएं मांगी गई जो है। और ये 2 साल के बाद में उर्स मनाया जा रहा है, तो इस साल जो है भीड़ भी जो है पिछले सालों के मुकाबले में बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ नज़र आ रही है, क्योंकि 2 साल से लोग बाहर जो यहाँ के दीदार के लिए तरस रहे थे, आज वो जो है सब जो है वो लोग यहाँ पर हाजिर हैं और उन्होंने अपने अपने अकीदत जो है यहाँ पर पेश किए।
The message of peace and brotherhood comes out loud from these dargahs, and these sites have been acting as symbols of communal harmony for ages.
India has a great history of arts and crafts. Each part of the country has a set of its own cultural ethos, which are manifested in the handicrafts and handloom products of that particular region. In order to preserve these traditional handicrafts and handloom products, an exhibition was recently organized in Guwahati city of Assam.
The handloom industry in India has a long tradition of outstanding artisanship that represents and preserves the vibrant Indian culture. Be it hand weaving, spinning or printing different styles, India's handloom industry puts a show of item with a variety of textures, styles and prints that have now started garnering praise worldwide. Recently, an exhibition was organized in Guwahati city of Assam, where artisans showcased their handmade indigenous handloom products. The motive behind organizing this event was to promote natural fibers and indigenous handloom produce above synthetic and man-made fibers.
We have been doing this from 2014. सो ये ऐसा एक एग्जीबिशन है जो कलकत्ता में बहुत ही फेमस है। ये खाली जो नेचुरल प्रोडक्ट्स है उसी के ऊपर हम लोग करते हैं, नेचुरल फाइबर्स जो है उसी के ऊपर होता है। यहाँ पे कोई सिंथेटिक या आर्टिफिशियल फाइबर्स नहीं चलता है। सो जूट, वुल, सिल्क, कॉटन, लिनन, दीज आर द 5-6 मटेरियल्स who can exhibit in our exhibition. So that is the main thing that we want to promote, artisans and weavers who are working with natural fibers.
The 5-day exhibition was organized at the Satyanath Bora Hall in Guwahati city by Loom Weaves. Artisans from a number of different states, union territories, organizations showcased their handloom products. The exhibition provided major attraction to people as not only handloom products but handicrafts, heritage products, fashion and beauty articles, household products and more were put at display.
यहाँ पे पहली बार आए हैं। हमारी संस्था है, एनजीओ है हम लोगों का, दिशा शेखावटी संस्थान। हम लोग चूरू शेखावटी से हैं और ये हमारा शिबोरी वर्क है, मतलब ये जापानीज टेक्निक है। हमारा एनजीओ में मोर देन 400 लेडीज़ काम करती है। मतलब ये आपको विंडो या तलाकशुदा, विधवा, इस टाइप की औरतें जो दुखी है, जिनके पास कोई काम नहीं है, तो हमारा एनजीओ उनको काम देता है।
It is events like these that not only provide platform to local artisans for showcasing their products, but also play a major role in making people aware about the skills and creative intricacies involved in making these products.
And in the end, we bring you a few short stories about the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus.
A suburban Chicago farm that boasts of having the world's largest corn maze is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the world's most fictional Secret Service agent. The intricate maze features over 10 miles of trails and sits on 28 acres in Spring Grove, Illinois, north of Chicago.
Because we're 50 miles, 60 miles out from Chicago, and there's so many people in the suburbs, but they're inundated with just millions of messages of things to do. And so we thought, well, we need to stand out a little bit. So we decided we'll be the world's largest corn maze.
The character James Bond or 007 was first created by writer Ian Fleming in 1953. Now Bond is a household name thanks to the perpetually popular books and films. The first Bond flick ever released was Dr. No, starring Sean Connery in 1962. Fast forward 60 years to 2022, London-based Eon Productions has put out a total of 25 Bond movies that altogether have garnered over $7 billion to date, making it the fifth highest grossing film series of all time. Richardson says the maze is made using high-tech corn planter tractors outfitted with GPS and special shutoffs. So as the tractor travels across the field, corn seed is dropped to plant the maze pattern down to the tiny details of their chosen design. Bidding funeral to a deceased loved one is the most crucial ritual one has to perform in his lifetime. These rituals have evolved over time due to alterations in social structures and increase in the number of single-person households. Adding to the cause in making funerals memorable, an exhibition was recently organized in Tokyo City of Japan, where companies offering funeral services and items showcase their products. The changes in social structure and the coronavirus pandemic have made Japanese companies to develop services that are more compact and less formal. The prime focus is being laid to emotionally being associated with the deceased, while keeping ceremonies and the burial compact. The Arikata project is a venture jointly produced by the Mintera division and Rokumedo, which offers memorable items and products that can be passed on to the next generation by placing a memento of the deceased and a message in a wooden box. The main objective behind the idea is connecting the thoughts and feelings of loved ones for the deceased.
コンパクトにすることが目的ではないんですが、どうやったら自分たちの思いとか自分たちの生きた考えを含めて後世につなげて仲間に含めて伝えることができるかっていうことで、たくさんそういうタッチポイントを思い出してもらえるそのタッチポイントを作ることが目的で、このような形にしています。お墓参りをして、それ以外に本堂やその他ところに置いていただいて、そこで思い出してもらうためのものですね。昔私たちが、小さい頃はアルバムがあって、そのアルバムの写真の脇に親のメッセージが書いてて、その親がどんな思いで、いたのかというのが分かるので、そういうふうな形でその思いを少しずつ貯めていってもらうための仕掛けを作りたいなというふうに思っています。
The rituals and methods of burying our loved ones might have changed, but the feeling of love and remembrance for the deceased remains the same. Due to the change in societal structure, burial ceremonies have been transformed to meet the needs of the modern age while keeping the essence of rituals alive. Have you ever wanted to visit the holy sites of Jerusalem from the comfort of your home? Now it is possible thanks to this virtual reality headset. Israeli-Canadian company Blimey has developed a new tool that offers people an immersive glimpse of the holy sites from anywhere in the world.
As a French guy, I had the opportunity to come to Israel only when I was 15. And then after 10 years later to do Aliyah, meaning I didn't have a chance to go to see the Western world for a long time. And this game is an amazing opportunity for people that cannot come right away to be there and to feel it and to have the opportunity to almost touch the world.
Virtual tourists can say a prayer at Al-Aqsa Mosque, the third holiest site of Islam, or visit the Western Wall, which is a remnant of an ancient Jewish temple. They can even join the lively holy fire ceremony at the Holy Sepulchre, revered as Jesus' burial site. Participants can also join a game in which they interact with others and perform tasks like opening doors, laying a hand on Jesus' tomb, and placing a prayer note at the Western Wall. The VR tour and a game feature are a mixture of 360-degree videos and models made from 3D scanning, which are meant to give the participant a sense of engagement. Blimey's technology is also incorporated and being used in museum spaces around the world. Gifts have long been an expression of love and admiration. We all try to give special gifts to our loved ones to express the feelings that are usually unsaid. Adding to the art of gifts and making them more customized and special, an exhibition of household goods and gifts was recently held in Tokyo, where manufacturers advertise their products to potential buyers. Tourists and foreign buyers love buying Japanese traditional crafts as gifts and souvenirs. This is a chopstick manufacturer firm in Fukui Prefecture in Japan. These beautiful chopsticks are decorated with traditional crafts with wakasanuri written on them.
若さ塗りと言いますのは卵と貝殻を使った研ぎ出しといいまして、何層にも漆を塗り重ねて研いでそれを現代風にアレンジしているということになっております。インバウンドだけではなくてですね、国内のお客様も含めて買い物ができないような状況ですので、やはり早く落ち着いてですね、また普段のように戻っていただいて、私どものお箸を愛していただけたらなというふうに思っています。
Japanese traditional crafts have always been attracting foreign tourists and visitors who are mesmerized by the beauty of culture and traditions in Japan.
That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. I'm your host Ozma, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.